Are you wondering where to live in Dallas, Texas? Well, we're here today to spill the tea on the lifestyle and homes in the Big D. And today we're going to take you through a map tour of Celina, Texas. That is not with an S, it's with a C. It's not Celina, it's Celina. That's how you say it. But today we're going to take you on a map tour and show you kind of what it's like to live in Celina and what that experience is going to be like.
Texas isn't just a place, it's a promise. Texas opens doors to opportunities. It's big land and bold living. And whether it's city lights or country nights, Texas has it all. No state income tax, a booming economy, strong values, strong families. Your future starts here. Buy bold, live free, and own Texas. Your only decision is where to live in Texas. Whether you savor wide open skies or skyline views, our team in Dallas and trusted partners across Texas are here to guide you every step of the way. To be a part of Texas tomorrow, call today. Don't delay. Call Janae.
A lot of you have probably heard about Frisco, Texas. I mean, it makes the news nationwide. Well, Celina is just north on the tollway from Frisco, Texas. You've got Prosper in between, and then just north of that is Celina. So let's take a look at the map and let me show you what I'm talking about. So here, let's look at this. Here's on the website for Celina, Texas. 64,726 population currently, 78 square miles. That's much bigger than Prosper, bigger than Frisco, and rated 95% overall school rate safety rating. And this is something that's interesting. Niche.com is rating Celina as a B+ school district, and that's already up from, I think I looked at this a year ago and it was a B. And as it gets to be a bigger school and has more to offer, I think that that's going to get better. I can't guarantee that, but B+ is already really good, but I believe it's going to be an A-rated school district, especially with as involved as parents are, and it's such a family community. But let's go back. Okay, here's kind of a map of the downtown area. This is going to become, there's already things to do. There's already places to eat and drink, shopping, entertainment. We're going to have to go downtown, and then there's some more compact kind of living coming in that might be a really great place to buy in, and a parking garage that has come. Okay, friends, when you look at this map, it looks a little like spotty. I don't know why it just isn't this. It's more solid than this, but you have kind of a rectangle here. Everything north of Frontier Parkway, kind of, 289, which is Preston Road, is sort of what runs down the center of it. So here you've got 289 running through the center. Here's 380 down here. This is Prosper. This is Frisco down here. And then here's Celina within this sort of a box, but maybe a boot. Let's call that a boot. I think that's a boot. That's what I see. What do you think? So there's Celina for you. It's actually a bigger area than Frisco. So this is going to be big. They're expecting it to go to 400,000 people when it's built out. In terms of access, you're going to be able to just go down the tollway to downtown Dallas. And that's going to take you, if you're on this side of Frisco, that's going to take you about an hour. But if you're on the north side, it's going to be longer. But as the tollway expansion, this phase 4 comes up through here, and it's a little bit, not exactly straight coming up, it will be shortened. So depending on where you live in Celina, I'd say an hour to downtown to an hour and a half. And then to go to the airport, you would just simply go down the tollway 121, and that takes you straight into the airport. You can also get to Denton, great music town. So I'm going to do a little music note. There we go. I love Denton. It has a totally different vibe. It's got wonderful, fascinating history. McKinney, really cool downtown in McKinney. And then, of course, all the way down the tollway is all kinds of shopping, all kinds of things to do. You've got the Star in Frisco. You've got the PGA right here. You've got Universal Studios. Firefly Park is coming in here. Prosper Arts District is coming in here. It really just does not end. It's so much to do. Now, in Celina, here's the old downtown. And in my other video, I talked about how it's called Roller Town because people moved here to Celina in the 1800s thinking that they were going to be on the railroad, and then they weren't. And then later the railroad came, and they literally put the buildings of downtown on rollers and rolled the whole town a mile north, so it'd be closer to the railroad. So anyway, that's very interesting. It's real cute downtown, little brick streets. They have farmers markets there, Oktoberfest in the downtown. It's just sort of a hub for everything. You've also got Collin College here off of 289. And keep in mind, everything between this Dallas Parkway, which is continuing very quickly to go north, and 289, which is the old Shawnee Trail, also called Preston Road, goes all the way up to Oklahoma. In fact, you can go all the way up to Oklahoma and go check out the casinos or go to an OU game. You know, the kids get a reciprocal, like they get in-state tuition in Oklahoma. So we get a lot of kids that go to OU or Oklahoma State. My own daughter went to Oklahoma State to do electrical engineering, had a really great experience. So we're not far from Oklahoma. You can get there pretty efficiently. So anyway, here's this Collin College in Celina, and you know, Collin College is really pretty awesome. They have a lot of continuing ed. They do a lot of academic transfer. Your kids could be in high school getting those college hours. Your taxes are paying for it. It's very affordable. Also, like licensed vocational nursing program, some certificate programs in allied health, business management, and information technology, and computer networking. It's really big. And also not far down the tollway past into Frisco, we've got a really big UT hospital, and it's going to go into several phases. It's going to be a teaching hospital. Everything is just going to keep coming up this tollway. You'll see. So something else I want to show you here between this Dallas Parkway and 289, this just keeps going all the way to 75. And it's going to keep going. You've got this is just opened up, outer loop. Not just 75, but it's going to go on through, I believe, I'm not drawing this exactly right, Farmersville, Blue Ridge, on down. And then it's going to go on down to Rockwall, this outer loop. Yeah, I think it goes this, like down here to Rockwall or into Kaufman County. There's new construction that is coming along right along this outer loop, and that is really an area you might want to think about investing in. So not far from this Collin College, down here, 289 and Ownby Parkway right here. This is where there's a Lowe's and a Costco is coming in here. And y'all, if Costco is coming in and these big boxes are coming in, when all that starts happening, you know that they are expecting a population wave. So here's the Methodist Celina Medical Center that's opened. A lot of these things have just opened. And, you know, some of these little communities we're going to them in the car and it feels like, wow, it's kind of out here nowhere, but it will not feel like that for that many years, I can promise you. Now, up here on the north side of Celina, you have Eden Hill Winery and Vineyard. That's a really special place. There's actually like the land, the topography, sort of between Celina and Aubrey, maybe a little sort of towards 75. There's just like a little bit more rolling hills. It's a little more elevated than Dallas. It doesn't quite seem the same or feel the same as Dallas. There's also nice properties out here, a little bit out in the country, a little bit older on some land. If that is what you're wanting, we can also look for those. But what most people are wanting in this area is to get in these master plan communities at an affordable price point and build that equity and establish a home here. Now here's one of the areas, Mosaic, kind of part of Prosper, part of Celina. That's one of the big neighborhoods. There's Frontier Park. This is a very much loved park. A lot of activities take place here. There's just kind of like too many neighborhoods to name almost. But I have been definitely helping clients and selling properties in this area. Let's see. There's a lot of construction going on here in Cross Creek Meadows. That's right adjacent to the outer loop. There's Tradition Homes at Wilson Creek. Wilson Creek is popular. Hillside Village by Shattuck Homes. Light Farms is one of my very favorite communities. Some of this is more built out. It's been here for a little while, but they have so much to offer in this neighborhood. But do you see how we kind of have like patches of land that's been farmed, and some of this is still owned by farmers and they're holding on, and it, you know, I think will sell off over time, and then you get little developments in here. Here's Celina High School, right off of 289, and you really see this from the road as you're coming down the road. Something I want to tell you guys is that, you know, the median house price in Celina has already gone up. I have a friend that sold a house in Celina 4 or 5 years ago. They thought they were really making bank because they had made something on it, but they were like, oh, we wish we had held on to it because we would have doubled on our value again. And it's kind of surprised some people. Like a lot of people don't see it until they really see it. So here it is, Legacy Hills. This one up here, that's a little farther north, but you can get a little more bang for your buck if you're willing to go up there. Got Castle Rock Communities. We've got Cottages of Celina. The Heights at Uptown, that's going to be feel a little more urban, especially as this downtown kind of expands. And it will. When you're going to have almost 500,000 people living in Celina, this downtown is going to become more of a hub for everybody to come to. If you want to hear more about the different neighborhoods coming up in Celina, definitely subscribe to our channel. That really helps us out. We're going to be making more videos about Celina, going to these neighborhoods, and you know, we're going to be boots on the ground. Look, my name's Janae Reeder. I'm a realtor. I've been in real estate for over 25 years in Dallas, Texas. I have watched these changes. I've seen it grow, and I have a sense of what, you know, kind of what's going to be next and not be a surprise to me. So I'd like to help you with this journey, figure out what's the best home for you and your family moving to Dallas. And don't hesitate to send me a text, a call, book a Zoom, send an email, and we would love to help you make that Texas transition, whether it's a week, a month, or a year. But definitely subscribe, because we're going to get more in depth on all of these neighborhoods, and as more things come to Celina, because it is going to be very exciting to see what comes next. Okay, here Liliana is another little neighborhood right off of Frontier Parkway. You're going to be really close to, this is going to kind of feel like Prosper. Oh, and another thing I did not mention, by the way, that feeling like Prosper, some of these developments are in Prosper ISD, some are in Celina ISD, and you do run a risk in these areas that are still developing out, especially of redistribution of where the school boundary lines are. In Texas, we have independent school districts, and they don't exactly follow where the lines of the boundaries of the city are itself. That can fluctuate. And then just north of all of that is, we've got Mustang Lakes right in here, also not far from Prosper. One of the neighborhoods I think has some really good opportunity right now. So here's downtown Celina. Up Preston is North Sky, and you know, that's just a really good option if you're thinking about, I don't know, it's really cute how that neighborhood is designed. I think that's a really pretty one. So just remember that. I run into people sometimes that say, gosh, you know, we moved to Texas, but we wish we had bought over in this area. If I had known, we would have done that. It's a lot of work to move. So let's get you, you know, watch these videos. Let's get you the information you need. Everybody's situation's different, but we want to help you make the best decision that you can with the information available at the time that you move. And if there's a particular video you'd like to have made, please just say something, put it in the comments below, and we will add that to the list. And have a blessed day, and go ahead and watch some other videos if you like.